friends, and to the new friends, I'm Marla, and the way I pronounce Southern good friends is Frans, F-R-A-N-S. I'm in Alabama, and we're about to have bad weather coming in. I was going to meet somebody to sell a mirror I had listed on Facebook Marketplace, but then this weather came in and the lady couldn't meet today. So I said, well, I'm all dressed up and nowhere to go. And the storm's not set to hit quite yet, but I thought, well, this is a good reason to just do a thrift haul of recent vintage treasures, and some not vintage, but vintage treasures, vintage vibe treasures. And that's what I'm going to do today. It's been forever since I have done a thrift haul, and I really enjoy doing them because I feel like I'm just sharing my excitement with my friends. And I am, because it's so much fun to be in a thrift store and come across an item that is probably, you know, from a distance you think, that looks pretty old. Let's go see about it. And sometimes it's 100 years old, and that's my favorite. I love it so much. I also was awake about 3 a.m. this morning and cut some new bangs. So, you know, there's no explaining my whims. I was watching videos of a lady that was doing videos, and she had bangs like this, and I was like, you know, I've put myself back in the 7th grade. This is how I looked in the 7th grade. Maybe I can find a picture to include of my 7th grade self so you can see me. Okay, so this is just a conglomeration, a hodgepodge, anything within my reach or within my view, I'm going to share with you. So look at these. I'm going to put my little glasses on because you know I can't see a flip, worth a flip. Okay, these little cards. Is that not precious? Look, I guess ladies played bridge with these. I don't know, but they've got the prettiest little art on them. I love that. Just love it. Art miniature playing cards, gilt edge, and they are all the same. I checked. They are all the same image, and they're so cute. I mean, they're absolutely not going to serve any purpose really, unless I want to play solitaire or something, or go fish. I'm not a big card player. At the same time, and the tag is gone. I think I paid $1, but who can remember? Because some of this stuff stretches 3 or 4 months back. This says Russell, New York, Gladstone. Ooh, that box is so fragile, I feel it giving way right there. Yep. And this set has that pattern on it. Anyway, just something fun that I will just have stacked up somewhere just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Okay, I had made a post about this little baby shoe. It was $1.98 at the Boaz Amazon Hope thrift store. Not Amazon.com, the Amazon Hope thrift store. It is a ministry that they literally take mission trips to the Amazon and minister to the people there in all kinds of ways. It's a good place. But I don't believe I've ever seen a ceramic baby shoe that's shaped just like that. And it is absolutely adorable to me. I love it. Love it so much. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm in the habit, this said 98 cents, but the letter C was half price that day. So I'm in the habit of picking out little terracotta pots. I do that every time. Terracotta pots. And I found these itty bitty tiny ones at Hobby Lobby the other day. And that little bitty set of brand new ones was $2.99, and it's in that department, that floral accents tag, that it never goes on sale. But anyway, I don't remember seeing any that tiny before, and I have an idea for these for an upcoming thrift flip. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, there's one of these little petals that I used in my image of the baby shoe. I said it, put it on the community post. If you have subscribed and you go to my channel, if you click on my name, you know, just tap on my name some kind of way, and it's going to bring you to my channel page, and you'll see videos about playlists, community. If you click on community, you can see the things that I just post as pictures or just words or whatever, and that will come up in your feed if you are a subscriber. But if you want to go seek it out, that's how you get to it. $1.99 for this beautiful minty green. There's a beagle hair. Oh, my life has been beagled. Okay, can you see the crazing on that? So cute. And the paid $1.99, and there's the maker's mark, if you can see that. I don't remember seeing that brand, Made in USA, but what I really love to see is the glazing, having those crazing in it. That's really pretty to me. So cute. Oh, Tracy, my BFF Tracy. We haven't had lunch together in for living ever. So we met and had lunch, and then we did a little thrifting. Of course, you know, we have to do a little thrifting. So the day we were together, I don't remember what all I found that day. A couple of these things I know I did. For $2.99, these are two, they're not old, they're new. But they got some little tiny baby spoons with them. How cute is that? And this will be appearing in a future thrift flip, because I got something ever so cute in mind to do with these trays. I'm so excited. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing my creative drive back to me. I mean, when you go through a spell where you're just trying to just get through it, you know, I have autoimmune issues, and if you ever have a flare, sometimes you're just like, just let me get through this day. Let me get through this day and I'll feel better, and then I'll do some things when I feel better. It took a long time for me to feel like doing crafts, but the day did come. So let me encourage you, if you're feeling low, but you know you got that creative in you that you want to be able to do the things that you love to do, just pray that God gets you there. And so far, he always has brought me back to a place where I can do it. Now, I can't do the things I used to do. I helped Olivia we found a roll of really pretty neutral wallpaper. They moved out. Exactly a year. I've had them with us. We've had them with us. And it's been a challenging year. It's been hard. We've been scrunched up and piled up a little bit. And so if you see things out of place, number one, I'm a clutter bug, and lots of objects don't necessarily bother me. But number two, I'm trying to reorganize back into normal mode after Olivia has removed her belongings and her household from within the inside of my household. So it's still messy. This buffet back here is an actual joke, but I'll make it pretty one of these times. You'll see it pretty again someday, and hopefully soon. But I helped Olivia put wallpaper in her kitchen cabinets. I couldn't use my arms for like 48 hours after that. I'm in terrible shape. I used to be an athlete. Now certain things just actually take me out. So, but we did get most of her kitchen cabinets lined. So I was very sore. Let's get back to thrifting. How about that? Look, now, every now and then you come across something and you go, oh, I've been seeing pictures of those in magazines, and I've surely always wanted one. And you're going to laugh when you see it. It's a cutting board, and it's a pig, and it was only $2. Oh, my word. And look, you can see that it's actually been used as a cutting board. There's all manner of knife marks. And I want you to look where that wood splits. Swanee, it looks like he's grinning. What? I love this pig. I was so happy. I was with Tracy this day too, and I was like, I just carried it around like a baby. I was like, I can't believe I found one. It was only $2. I mean, I could probably have sought one out somewhere on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, eBay, that kind of thing. But it's not the kind of thing that you actually have to have, and you kind of hate to pay $30 or $40 for a pig, which I really did want one. But to find it for $2, that was just a wonderful thing. All right. Recently, I found this little stack of miniature bowls for $1.98, and they are actually, let me get the tape peeled away, they're actually being used as candles right now, but I'm going to melt that and just let them be little cups. But guess what they look exactly like to me? They look like my vintage bowls, like the Yellowware. I do believe they have patterned these after Yellowware designs, like from the 1940s and 1950s. That's just the precious. Oh my word, so cute. I mean, I can't even. Okay, I'm gonna melt the wax out of that and wash them up really well. I don't believe they're old. They say, well, that one's probably broken now, but no, it's not. Let's see, it says Party Light. Never heard of that. Have no idea. But that's adorable. Okay. This has magnets on the back of it, and I paid $2, and I'm thinking that's meant to go in your refrigerator. I haven't tried it yet to see if it's strong enough to do that, but that'd be okay with me to use it on the refrigerator, or anywhere that I have a need to put some pencils or little scissors or things like that, because that's, crafty people need these things all the time. I actually keep a pair of scissors in every vehicle we have, because you just never know when you need to cut open a package, and I don't have the hand strength that I used to, like to pop open a package like that, potato chips or whatever kind of package, to do that. I just flat can't do it sometimes, and it's very insulting. So I just avoid that problem by using the scissors. I just cut the scissors right along my line. Okay, this is cute. And I have some other stuff that is this really thin chicken wire with the handles. I could either put a little glass bottle in there that I've probably already got a glass bottle that would fit it. I could do that, and it could be a little vase, or it could just be sitting, $2, sitting among other like items in a cute little vignette, which I love to do, and it's so fun. All right, I see these kinds of baskets. This one was $1.98. And it's got a few chippy chunks out of it. 48. I don't know. $1.98? Somebody just paid 48. Well, anyway, I paid $1.98 evidently. Maybe I did. Who knows? It's been a while. But I don't often see them in this miniature little size, and I think that's sweet. And I kind of like when it's a little bit beat up, because that looks like it's lived a life and it has a story to tell. And if you have something very cute, like some kind of little linens hanging over the side of that, and you could put little faux fruit. I have faux pears and faux figs, and they look real. If you're patient, you'll find some that look real enough that you're just happy as ever to have those. Okay, this is not old whatsoever. In fact, it still has the Dollar General price tag. This one was $4, and this one was $8, but I paid $3.98 for the set, unless it was half price, and then I just paid $2. I don't know, but I'm imagining these are utensil. It just says metal jar. I would think utensil holder would be a good use for this. And it's just a little scuffed up, and I'm not sure how permanent these, it looks kind of like you can see a little line around those transfers. It's more like a sticker, but these have potential for, thrift flip, or just to use as is pretty cute, because those flowers are very sweet. They look like, you know, a lot of the Pioneer Woman stuff, which I have a few of those as well. A few of Pioneer Woman things. Okay, I have a little doll that was given to me by a girl that runs one of our local thrift stores. She had it tucked away, and she said, I started to throw it away, but then I thought, you know, somebody would probably like this. Somebody like Marla. So I already have one like this, and then I found this little thing. Look how ridiculous her hair is. But okay, I'm going to give you a good look at her all around. That's too sweet in her little shoes. Okay, $2. Okay, when I first saw her, I thought, all right, that hair is something else. Maybe I'll take my thinning shears to her hair, because she kind of looks like Sally Field in Steel Magnolias when she said, you know, Shelby told her hair was a brown football helmet. Well, that's kind of what's going on here. But I actually think that the bonnet would fit better if I thinned that hair out a little bit. And I'm not necessarily afraid of devaluing it, but I think it looks like autumn. This brown color, to me, looks like it would be so sweet. Just sitting surprisingly and innocently. Does she have underwear? She does. Oh, it's about to fall down. Come on, girl. It's very thin, whatever it is, and it's not very well made. It's not hanging on very well, but I thought for fall that would be awfully sweet. In this light, that almost has a burgundy look, which is crazy. That's burgundy? No, I don't like that. But because I have the other one already that was given to me, and she's adorable, I just felt like, what is in this baby's ears? Somebody has stick. I'm okay. I'm pulling it out. I know it's a straight pin. Oh, it is. Somebody gave this girl earrings. I don't believe it. And this one is going straight down into her eardrum. It's not even on the. Okay, we can do without that. We don't need. She doesn't need straight pin earrings. Lord, that had to be painful. I'm sorry, little girl. Oh, look, her head tilts. Well, that makes her about 10 times cuter. Look. Oh, and she is fully posable. All right, move on. Okay, this cutie was $1.99. I guess it's a Jello mold, but if it's not real copper, it looks it. You know, a lot of the new molds that are Jello molds that are shaped like fish or a seashell or a pineapple or whatever, they're a really bright coppery color that doesn't look like it has age on it. But this, to me, looks like how real copper would have aged. And it's got a little hanger that it could hang up, or it could sit. Who knows? Just who knows what's going to happen in my brain. Now, this thing was sitting with it, and it was only 99 cents. And I have no living idea what it is. And I'm going to show you what. Can you see what's embossed or engraved there? Let's see, it says ring mold, Mother's Oats. And why there's a little slit right there, I can't imagine. So, I mean, obviously it's a mold. I guess it's a Jello mold. I don't really know. But those were found at the same time, same day. This was not found at the same place or the same day. But for $1, I feel like this, once I clean it out, this, maybe it's real copper, maybe it's not, probably not. It says made in China. But I love these scallops. I think that's very charming. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that'll be good for tea bags. I try to make my own tea because I'll need to drink decaf because caffeine triggers joint pain for me and muscle pain. So, I try to make it unsweet or very, very lightly sweetened. Not one or the other. So anyway, I thought tea bags because I do I do that pretty often. Okay, this was a fun find. And look what I paid. Can you believe I paid this? It was one of those days. Oh, did it come from? I might have paid $5 because the home place in Gunnersville, every Friday and Saturday, the whole store is half price, unless marked not included in sale, whatever, because they'll have a few things that are not included. But look how cute. I guess it's the same. It is the same imprint. Irvindale Farms, Atlanta, Georgia. This is a square deal. Mini Quartz says, and there's the little cow on there. But what I found astonishing is the cardboard lid is still in there. I mean, how did that survive all this time? I mean, this looks very old. How did the cardboard lid, I haven't tried to pop it out because I don't want it to break, but that's amazing. How did that even survive all this time? So cute. It's going to get vignetted. And we're about to get started again on our shed. A lot of these old things are just going to be perfect for displaying in my she shed, which, here's what happened. Mama got tired and Dad got tired. Ben and I worked as hard as we could on it. We got it to the point where it was in the dry and we could move stuff in, and our house was so squished up, and I even had some things covered in tarps on my back patio out there, not under a roof, just in the weather. So we absolutely had to go ahead and move some things in. And at that point, the more we moved in, I was thinking this is going to make it hard when we start back working on it, but whatever. My sanity was at stake. So we're going to start back soon, and I'm really excited because I've thought of some new ideas of things to do, of how to finish it, because we still need to do the interior walls. We've done a little bit of wiring, not much. And the ceiling, you know, it's going to be open with the rafters going across, the beams going across. So I've got an idea for my ceiling now. Okay. $1, and it's aluminum, and it looks like somebody actually did maybe hundreds of little eggs or little somethings. I have a soft spot for aluminum things. I don't think it's healthy to cook in aluminum. I think we know these days that is not good for you. There's side effects of that, that it's just not healthy. But it sure is cute, and I saw them at my grandparents' house, and even in my own mother's house. I saw aluminum pieces all the time, all the time. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. I was served food that was prepared in aluminum things. Maybe that's what's wrong. I don't know. But you know, I still say my life is good. Listen, girlfriends, your life is pretty much how you report it to others. If I'm having a bad day and I just say, oh, I hurt all over and I just don't know what I'm going to do and it's just so terrible. If this is my mode of operation and everybody hears me saying that, they're going to think, wow, she has a bad life. And I don't want anybody to think I have a bad life. I'm so blessed. And if I have to deal with things, I have to deal with things. It doesn't define who I am or what my life is. It's what I'm dealing with right now, but it isn't who I am. So here's how I prefer to report it. And people listen to how you report your own life. If I say, had a hard day, but wow, it makes the good days so much better. You know, and if you look at it that way, you know, if you speak life, the word says, speak life over your circumstances, breathe life into others, be encouragement, you know, do the things that cause others to be encouraged and uplifted. And it helps and it works because words are powerful. Words are powerful. I'm not sure if he's cute or hideous, but he's really old. He's vintage. And I paid $1.50. Ida Gordon, 1946, my mother. I guess that means that it belonged to Ida Gordon, and I'm not sure if 1946 is when this pig was purchased, manufactured. I don't know. I don't necessarily like pigs and collect pigs, but if it's very vintage, I did want that pig cutting board. No kidding. I really wanted the pig cutting board, and had wanted it, but I had not dreamed of finding, and it does have crackle crazing a little bit on it. It's pretty old. But like I said, give me your opinion. Is he cute or is he hideous? Makes no difference. I've got him and I'm going to enjoy him. And he's a planter, or maybe designed to hold a little something. I don't know what he might hold. But that's cute. Same day, same thrift store. I also found this one. And look at the big weird eyes. Same thing. Hideous or cute? I don't know. There, a lot of things in my book, they get a pass on hideous if they're very, very old, because I just enjoy the fact that they've been around so long. I'm not used to these bangs. I'm sorry I'm touching them so much, but I feel them. It feels just like somebody's doing like that with their hand right on my forehead because I'm not used to it. Okay. McCoy duck. I paid half of 8. I paid 4. That's adorable. And again, with the hole in the back, be awfully cute with just a little pop of greenery right in there. Okay, this was not at the same place, and I think this is probably homemade ceramics, but I paid 50 cents for this little angel that it has a hole in the back that it would, you know, stay on a nail. But I have something in mind for this little angel. I sure do. Maybe appearing on a thrift flip video coming soon. Because that's just, look at the sweet little face. Not all the faces are sweet, but that one does have a sweet face. At any event, worth 50 cents. Looks like the kind of thing. What? It's got something scratched over the top, but I think I see 1987 in there. Can y'all see that? I don't know. What does it matter? Except I'm a little insulted that 1987 is definitely now officially vintage category, because I graduated high school in 1985. So, you know, what does that make me, 100 years old? And that's okay. I'm okay. I don't need to be 20 years old the rest of my life. I've lived a lot of lives, lived a lot of seasons, and it's okay with me if I'm the age I am. I have grandchildren. I love the Lord. Everything's good. I can be okay with this age. I hurt a lot more, and sleeping on a couch can throw my back out. I mean, I used to be an athlete, but yeah. I can't sleep on the couch like that. Okay. This is so cute. And I do believe it might, trying to see, I don't see Hobby Lobby, but it looks like something Hobby Lobby or Kirkland's or maybe Ross or TJ Maxx. I paid $4.98, and it's got all these little hooks, and they are as sturdy as can be. And I'm going to have to rearrange some things in my bathroom in order to use it for bracelets or necklaces, but I might very well just do it. I might very well just rearrange some things because I really like that. It came with some chips that were probably manufactured into it, but it's got a few more chips that I think are just happening as time goes by, and that's okay with me. You can see the little detail of that. That's really cute. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, I'm just piled up here. I've got more things than anybody ought to, and I realize that. And so I am selling some things, things that I picked up that it's over there, it's across the room, but I'll insert a picture of it. Found a Hobby Lobby picture from 2019 that I would definitely still use in my home, but I'm trying to show a little restraint. I paid half of $12.98, and I've got it listed for $30. And I think that's fair because it's absolutely brand new. Still has the tag on it. Perfect shape, beautiful. It's good. I'm gonna try to offset. I'm not a reseller. I did have a booth a couple years ago, but that place went out of business, and then I didn't pursue doing booth again because I got a lot going on in my life and I have to prioritize and decide what to do. But in order to recoup some cost and to keep everything from piling absolutely to the ceiling, it's only waist high. Okay, this $10.98, 10 something, yep, $10.99, and I used this 2 days ago on Easter to bring my big casserole dishes and my pickle tray. I did an old-timey pickle tray, and I put pickled okra on the pickle tray because my daddy loves pickled okra. And I had olives and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, this was fantastic. It's strong. Oh, it's so strong. It's great, and I love it. Okay, and I've been wanting a really big one for a long time, so here we go. Found it. Finally found it. Oh, thanks to Sue. That was a doctor's appointment day for her, and we just had 30 minutes in the thrift store, but we went in there, and I found that, and I found this. This one was $3.99, I think. I love the willow twisty look of that, and I love that it has the buttocks weave, the buttocks basket weave. I've got 2 other very old ones. I don't know that this is old, but it's got that rustic vibe that it will go with mine that are truly old if I wanted to hang it together with that. And that same day I also found this one, and it was only $2.99. It's lost its leather flap, and if I cared enough, I could make another little flap. But I find these to be adorable, stacked up, just stacked, you know, wicker baskets. I've probably got 5 or 6, and I keep things in them. I do actually have craft supplies and just little particular categories of things all grouped together that I just want to, you know, keep together. That is good. Okay, this, the guy at the Home Place thrift store pulled this out from under the counter for me to put this in, because this is very fragile. I have a round vintage frame that doesn't have the glass in it, so I could put this lovely lady in there. $5, but it was a half price day, so I paid $2.50. And yes, there is a chunk that is loose as a goose, but I think I could carefully place that together and it would stay together. Not if it does that. I wonder who this beautiful young lady was. I mean, look at her. She's beautiful. She's really pretty. Look at her. Now, some of my children, Olivia, tell me that stuff like this is creepy, but I don't think it's creepy. I think it's beautiful. She tells me my 100-year-old baby gown is creepy. I don't think it's creepy. I love it. Okay. And, it's my house. If I want to have a 100-year-old baby gown and a picture of a lady I have no idea who is, I can do that. And she can do what she wants to in her house, which is looking so cute. But anyway, anytime I find a nice linen table topper, tablecloth, these are just so good for so many reasons. This says 4, but I paid 2. 33 inches by 34 inches table topper. And do you see the little edge, how that is made so sweetly? I love that. I don't think it's super old. I just think it's made in a very classic, traditional linen style, and it's good. I mean, I've just got so much stuff here. I'm just pulling up randomly things that have happened over the past few weeks. This was not all here. It wasn't all here for Christmas, but then since Christmas, things got shifted from the garage back into here, and then Livy moving in and out. Oh, here's something wonderful. My mother she has a big, huge, long arm quilting machine in her house. She's got a room that was it used to be a 2-car garage, and they call it the antique room now. And it's a sight to see. But her long arm quilting machine is set up in there. And months and months ago, maybe over a year ago, I brought her all of the white flower pieces. She has lined it with this absolutely bright purple right here. My mother's 87? No. She was born in 67. Somebody do the math. I can't. Well, she's exactly 30 years older than I am. She's 87. She just turned 87. Okay. All right. That surprised me a little bit. All of these squares, it was a stack of these squares that had the flowers already done on them. And she put the strips, and she did the backing and the batting, you know, and did this freeform kind of thing. Wait a minute, did she do that on the flowers too? You can tell the back is so bright. I think, no, she went around every petal of every flower, and okay, now it makes sense. She said, now don't you tell anybody that I quilted this, because I'm telling the world. She said, don't let them think that I'm that that I can't do better than that. Somebody put these center pieces on with actual glue of some kind, and when her needle of her long arm quilting machine, when it came to that, she said it just went crooked, and I couldn't control it, and it didn't come out pretty. And she said, that's just the best I could do with those middles. Said, it's gorgeous and I love it. And she also said she wasn't feeling well during Christmas, and I brought a little 4-foot tree that was already had. I did lights and ornaments and set it up for her in her living room because she didn't feel well enough to put a tree up, but she wanted a tree. So I did that for her, and we put it on top of a little antique table. It was absolutely gorgeous. Did anybody take a picture of that, sisters? Did y'all take a picture? I don't know. Anyway, she said this is my reward for bringing her the Christmas tree at Christmas. And I said, I would have brought the Christmas tree anyway, and you don't have to reward me for that, but isn't that gorgeous? I had completely forgotten that I brought her those quilt squares. So that's amazing, and that's good. There was something else. Oh, I can talk about the bookshelf. I found a bookshelf. I'll insert I think I did a little video of it, or at least pictures of it. That bookshelf I found at the new Amazon Hope location in Gunnersville, and it was $8 something. And it's sturdy. It's not, you know, swishy. You know, it doesn't do like it's lost all its glue and all its integrity. It's super old, but I've got a corner over in my living room that I literally just have books stacked up, and Ben keeps adding his junk to it. So I'm going to do better in that corner. I'm going to put my vintage books in that, and I'll maybe do a decorate with me, and you can see how that turns out. You shouldn't say filler words like and but I do it all the time. I think there's more, but we'll just have to do another thrift haul because this is probably getting pretty long. It is. That's okay. I feel like it's time well spent with my friends. And as usual, somebody asked me one time, they said, do you plan what you're going to say, you know, when you're doing voiceovers for the crafts or you know, any kind of video? And I said, heavens no. I just press record and let her rip. If it feels too much like homework, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make videos. So I do the parts that are enjoyable to me in a way that's enjoyable to me, and at a pace that I can do when blended with all the rest of my life. And so what you see is what you get. So blessings to all of you. I pray that the Lord would heal the things that need healing, whether it's in your body or in your heart, your mind, your emotions, all of those things. I know that God is able to do the healing for you. Lord, touch my friends, my sister friends, and help them cope with whatever comes up in their life, in this world, because we know we can do all things through you, and we know we can do things as long as you are here to help us through it. And we know that being a Christian does not exempt us from trouble, but it sure does teach us how to be more like Jesus and draw us closer to you. I know that I would not be as close to you, Lord, as I am if I had not gone through some of those valleys. And I thank you for it. I thank you for it. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.